looting following the killing of George Floyd. The firing comes after an independent investigation showed the officer violated several department policies, including unreasonable use of deadly force, failure to de-escalate, and failure to activate a body-worn camera. Hahn is likely to appeal. For years, California's salmon species have been under threat, but now, as KCBS's Keith Manconi tells us, one conservation project is showing some promise.
That project saw the demolition of a century-old dam on Mill Creek, which flows through the Santa Cruz Mountains north of Davenport. The goal, to once again allow the free flow of water and fish. It's now, 1 year after the demolition was completed, seems to have worked.
The area's really transformed. All sorts of new native plant species popping up.
Ian Robotham with the conservation group behind the project. Importantly, he says, a recent survey found that the endangered coho salmon species had returned.
It's a good indicator of the health of the stream, which has been this first year following the removal.
Climate change has decimated California's salmon population, and so this new finding is welcome news.
Yeah, it gives them a fighting chance.
Keith Manconi, KCBS.
California's drought continues. More rural communities are running out of water. Heavy pumping is sucking out the groundwater that's not being refilled by rain and snowmelt. According to state data, more than 1,200 wells have run dry this year. That's a near 50% increase over last year. Crisis is most severe in the San Joaquin Valley, which is the most productive agricultural region in the country. Farmers rely heavily on groundwater because they're not getting much from the state. With a big U-turn from Elon Musk, we'll get details now from Jason Brooks.
Holly, it looks like Elon Musk will own Twitter after all. Bloomberg reports that Musk sent a letter to Twitter stating his intentions to go ahead with his original offer of $44 billion in a legal battle after he threatened to terminate the deal and claims Twitter lied about its spam count in its user base. Wedbush securities analyst Dan Ives says an uncertain path lies ahead for Twitter.
There's clearly going to be more questions and answers. They're going to have to transform the company. You'll see a lot of employee turnover. But, at this point, now it looks like this deal is ultimately going to get done with Musk owning Twitter.
Halted as the stock soared higher, initially on the news up nearly 13%. Cash really given up all of its gain from earlier. It was up more than 5%. Musk will have to sell some of his Tesla stock to help finance. Surging higher for the second straight session, once again on weak economic news, with August job openings falling below the level from the previous month on investor back on future rate hikes. Dow's up 612 points, NASDAQ gaining 259, S&P up by 82. On the Money Watch, Jason Brooks, KCBS.
A global pandemic, social unrest, and wild market swings. Welcome to the new normal. For investors looking for financial stability, it's a challenge. But now there's Reliant Capital. Reliant to no market risk of any kind, 10 to 12%, and eligible for an IRA or 401k rollover. Call 800-788-1000 and get the kind of returns Warren Buffett's been earning for years. Invest in something you can rely on. Call 800-788-1000 for your free brochure.
What's an investor to do these days? With a worldwide pandemic and economically turbulent times, you wonder, where can I find a reliable investment? Answer, Reliant Capital. Reliant could give you high returns with no market risk of any kind, 10 to 12%. And it's eligible for an IRA or 401k rollover. Call 800-788-1000 and get the double-digit returns Warren Buffett's been earning for years. Protect what you've worked for and call 800-788-1000 for your free brochure.
Do you have neuropathy? Are you experiencing numbness, tingling, and pain that just won't stop? Are you taking dangerous drugs that have serious side effects and never fix the pain? If so, please listen to this message. Neuropathy is a serious condition that only gets worse if not treated properly. Call SF Day Wellness at 844-94-NERVE to get back to doing the things you want to do. There is no drug
surgery that can heal nerves, don't wait until your condition gets worse and stops you from living your life fully. SFA Wellness has a time-tested, proven track record of helping hundreds of patients to improve and reverse their neuropathy. If you're ready to regain your independence, contact SFA Wellness at 844-94-NERVE. Call now for your $99 neuropathy special and receive a personal treatment plan that is tailored to your needs. Call 844-94-NERVE. That's 844-94-NERVE and start to enjoy life again. Understand how frustrating it can be to experience difficulties in your intimate life. Their mission is to provide you the medical care you need for improved performance.
At Primal Medical, we have virtually demand to help men. We specialize in treatments for ED and low T, and we have a 99% success rate. Most impotence problems can be treated in just one visit.
That's Dr. Robert Rowley from Primal Medical.
We offer a variety of treatments, including high-dose sublingual lozenges, ultrasound-based shockwave therapy. Also treat testosterone.
Primal Medical in the East Bay and San Francisco. Get your customized evaluation for just $99, which covers a full year of free visits, including a PSA test, testosterone test, and ultrasound. Call now, 415-761-4037, or go to PrimeMaleMedical.com. That's 415-761-4037. At KCBS, we're heading out the Altamont to check the ride in Tracy. For that, we head to Victor Zaragoza. He's in your local dealer's traffic center.
On westbound 205, just as you approach the 11th Street, you're going to see some brake lights there. Nothing major, but you'll definitely be under the speed limit as you transition to westbound 580 headed over the Altamont Pass, and then a little bit of brake tapping as you approach North Flynn Road as you head into Livermore. After that, it's a pretty smooth ride through the rest of Livermore, Pleasanton, Valley. You will encounter some more slow traffic if you happen to transition to northbound 238. You are definitely under the speed limit all the way to 880, especially if you happen to transition southbound 880. That is just solid until you get to right around, say, Winton Avenue in Hayward. If you happen to transition on the northbound direction off of 238 on 880 from 238 all the way to downtown Oakland, you are clearing out the speed limit. Your next traffic update at 10:38 on the traffic leader, KCBS.
It's going to be a nice day. At high 60s and 70s at the beach, 70s around the bay, upper 80s inland. Traffic and weather together on the 8th. All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS.
So as you graduate and head out into the world, there's only one. Hi, this is James from Progressive. Yeah, I can talk now. Progressive protects you 24. So, tell me what happened. Oh, I'm sorry, Gene. Can you give me 1 second? Congratulations and thank you! Sorry about that, I'm back. So tell me about this fender bender.
Contact us 24/7 on the phone, online, or on the mobile app. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, covered subject to policy terms.
Charging a cell phone can be like getting a booster shot. A booster is given to enhance or restore protection after a primary series vaccination, which wanes over time. Schedule an appointment when you are eligible. Sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech.
News that matters to you. Around the bay, around the world, around the clock. All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS. Tuesday, October 4th, 2022. Bay Area volunteers packing up and heading to Florida for hurricane recovery. 10:31. CBS News Brief. When I was born to come and her daughter. One of country music's biggest stars, Loretta Lynn, has died. Her family says she died peacefully this morning at her home in Tennessee. She was 90 years old. In Florida, more than 100 people have now died because of Hurricane Ian. CBS's Christian Benavides is in Fort Myers Beach.
The mayor of Fort Myers Beach tells CBS News that he believes there are still about 24 people unaccounted for, but that doesn't include some of the barrier islands like Captiva, where search and rescue still can't go in by land.
The Supreme Court's now considering a lawsuit that could force Alabama to create a second black majority congressional district. Justice Sonia Sotomayor.
They found that the respondents' map respected traditional districting better than the state's map.
CBS News Brief. I'm Monica Ricks. KCBS News Time 10:32. Russian President Vladimir Putin expected to sign an annexation plan for 4 Ukrainian regions today, despite Ukrainian forces continuing to push Russian troops out of the regions. For more, KCBS's Margie Schaefer spoke with Cynthia Hooper, Associate Professor of Russian History and head of the Russian and Eastern European Studies at the College of Holy Cross in Massachusetts.